What's up, guys? Rory Plays here for the Saloon Media Group channel. Um, so a lot of you are probably expecting the finale to the Her Story gameplay series today. That's actually not going to come out until tomorrow. I've had a lot on the plate lately, and with trying to juggle work, family, and get videos out, I've kind of stretched myself a bit thin. So I'm sure it looks it, and looking at the OBS screen, it looks immensely the exact same way that I project that I do look. I'm extremely tired. I've stretched, like I said, I stretched myself too thin. I have not. Best way to put this, I have not really managed myself very well over these last few days. My intent and desire to get out more content has really, really cut it, and made me to just, I wouldn't say mismanage my lifestyle. I mean, not that I really have one to begin with, but I've definitely ignored basic fundamentals of life to, best way to put this, to produce more and to get it going. Now, in all honesty, you can see from the results, I've pushed within, 5, 6 days, I've managed to push over 1,000 mark for the subs. So firstly, thank you to all of you that did jump in and sub. It was amazing. I left for work, I think Wednesday night, knowing I only had 12 subs. And yeah, one particular video just seemed to blow up to the point that it got, 1.8k views. And over and over and over again, there's all these people viewing more of my content and also subbing. So I'm now at, I think it was 125. 1,225. I'm scrolling at the wrong screen. 1,025 subs. 1,032 subs. So there you go. It's a lot more. And quite honestly, it shows that it's just taken me to actually pull a finger out, get off my ass, and actually, put my face in front of the camera again. And it just makes me think, if I had to put in this much effort back when I started at the beginning of the year, could I have possibly pushed further? No, I'm not going to look back on the past and say that, definitely made a few mistakes, definitely could have done better. Because, as grim as it seems that it's gone so far up to this point, I wouldn't change it. Not one little bit. I had to learn to fall down before I get back up. And I didn't go into this watching other YouTube channels for how to do it. Definitely took inspiration. Sorry. And you can see the elevation and changes as time went on. So for instance, thumbnails started changing from just being the same generic cover. I mean, they started that way as well. They started being, different images every single thumbnail. For example, the Gunk, my very first 9 videos were all different images, different title, different thumbnails, sorry. And I worked, okay, I didn't really work on them. I put in minimal effort, but, the effort was there to make sure that I had individual thumbnails for individual videos. And then eventually, Dragon Age series comes out, and I got lazy. I'm not gonna lie on that one. That one, it wasn't the best, and it definitely did fall quite heavily from what was originally intended. So it definitely fell off the mark, and I didn't Didn't put in as much effort. I attempted my first little bit of editing by putting in a title sequence. As you can quite honestly see, I did it for one episode, so it wasn't something that I saw myself doing nonstop. But I mean, now I have an editing suite that I do use, not consistently, not often, but big things are coming in the next month. Again, I do apologize. I'm recording this very late at night. I'm trying all I can to try to send myself to sleep. But you guys deserve the video. You guys deserve my attention, and I really want to make sure that I get that video out, because it is one day that I'm skipping before releasing the last video. Hopefully last video. I mean, I've got all my paperwork ready to go. I've got the video halfway thought out. I'm not too happy about recording them the day before they come out. But like I said, work has been hectic, but I had the next 2 days off, so I can utilize some of that time to push and get the schedule kind of boosted and up. So a lot of those aforementioned Mass Effect videos, because that will be the first series I start with, I'll just finish it off. They will be started this week. Then I will move on to Jedi, because like I said, it's a series that started and will be finished. Dragon Age will be one I completely restart. I kind of have to. The DLC, I don't own the DLC anymore to that game. I decided not to go with it, just because either I needed to buy all the DLC to finish off, which is no longer available, or it's just a cracked version of the game. So I'm going to play around with it, try to release it. That's why I think recording it well in advance definitely helps out. So that way, if it doesn't work out, I can look into buying another copy on another platform. So for instance, I was using console Game Pass for my original videos. I will be trying PC Game Pass for this one. I've had a lot of issues with that one so far. But if that one still keeps stalling, I'll then move on to maybe Steam, something like that. Just to keep the process going. I've been doing a lot with Epic lately, so I could always check out and see if Epic has Dragon Age on it, which I will give a quick look to now. And I've already typed in Dragon Age and I'm getting no titles, so that's a no. But leave it with me, I'll find it. I'll find a way. And if I can't, I mean, maybe it was just one of those videos that shouldn't have been. Again, not happy with it, but it is what it is. I also want to start doing more live skits. I don't want to keep doing just gameplay, because I feel like after a while that's going to get a bit jarring for some of you. And I want to kind of play around a little bit and explore my options. Now, this is mostly year 2 goals, so none of those life hacks come out this year. Life skits, sorry. A lot of them will come out next year, and we'll kind of grow the channel that way, or it will turn out to be a complete fail and I'll just go back to what I know. Coming up on this final push to the end of the year, I'm not editing this out. I want to keep these as pure as they come for these particular RP Life episodes. For the final push of the year, I really want to try to ramp up the expectation that I had in mind to begin with. Now, remember, I started not knowing what I was doing. I've learned quite a bit over the past 10 months. I'm not going to say that I'm an elite YouTube content creator. I'm not. There are so many other people out there that do so much better than I do. But I have recently discovered, through watching multiple videos, especially Spawn Point, all I really need is this. So let's try to get that without that. So all I need is that. An iPhone, simple iPhone. That's all I need. And that is something that I will be. Sorry, that one was actually my partner, so I'm trying to hide the background where she's just got a sticker on there. But yeah, all I need is that, an iPhone, simple, basic. And I mean, that can film plenty. That filmed a lot of my original RP Life and Blue Media Group update videos. So maybe that's an avenue I should look into. Maybe instead of pulling back from it, I should push in and use more of what's on my plate. I mean, currently I just use a webcam because the idea of getting an XLR camera, a DSLR camera, didn't work out. The camera I got, I quite honestly think I just played around with it too much before I bought the lens, and I'd broken it. I am getting it fixed. I do not have a timeline on when. A lot of this is coming from my own personal cash because I'm not making anything from the channel yet. That is the year 2 goal. Essentially, the idea is to give this 4 years. I'm not making any kind of progression. I'll still do it, but it won't be seen as my end goal. Currently, it sits that yes, it is. This is what I want to do. But I've got to be realistic in the end. And if this is not going in that motion or in that ideal avenue vein, then I've got to cut it. It's just what it is. I've got to be realistic about it in the end. But like I said, I'm only year 1. I've got 3 more to go. I've got plenty of time. Hopes and goals for that time, it's very basic. I want to hopefully monetize my feed. My subs are boosting. My watch time will grow from there. So I will get the minimum. And then, just keep pumping out content. I might not get 365 in 2022. But I reckon I could probably take a crack at 250 in 2023. 365 would be great. But I got to be realistic in the end. Failed dramatically this year. This year would be nice if I hit 150. I haven't even hit one. I think I've just passed 145 actually, sorry. So, I've got to be realistic. It's like 150 would be great. 200 would be amazing. And it's still possible. If I pump out enough, if I do my review videos, if I really buckle down and start releasing 2-3 videos a day. I mean, you see it with people like Inision. They might be 2-3 minute videos and nothing makes sense, but it's content. You got to think he's smart. The videos sound like the scribblings of a deranged lunatic. Like nothing's going up in the head, but he's probably a really intelligent guy. And by throwing all these videos out there, you're watching them. You're turning around and saying to your mate, "Oh, Chad, you check this Onision guy out. He's fucking crazy." But you're speaking his name. You're getting the attention out there. He wouldn't need to advertise. Fuck no. Screw Instagram. Screw Twitter for this guy. Put out odd videos. You're his advertisement. You're turning around telling your mates, like, this guy's weird, this guy's whack, he's got problems. He'd probably pass a friggin' health and well-being test a lot more than most of us. And this is me saying this after COVID. So if hell, all right, there are people out there that are completely deranged or completely idiotic, or at least play a character that is completely idiotic. And they are boosting in points. Like they are banking views like crazy. And again, not pushing towards that. But I do want to get my name out there. I am going to start advertising as of next year. I feel like this year is kind of dead and buried for me, unfortunately. That's not to say I won't do it. It's just that the goal is to full-time advertise next year, to double, triple, quadruple the efforts I did this year, which were none. So, getting one advert out would be an improvement, probably. It just means I've got to kind of get onto it. And same with the clothing company, I've got to push and push and push and push and push. Now, chances are, as I said, if at the end of this year things don't go the way I foresaw them to go, Saloon Media Group will be continuing. But that will not be the name of the channel. The channel will be full on Rowie Plays. And unfortunately, that's the way it looks like it's going. I am still going to keep the name of the company. I'm still going to boost my title. It just is what it is, and that way I can kind of control the narrative of what goes on the channel and what doesn't a lot more. I still want to. I still want to get involved in podcasts somehow, whether it be recording them, producing them, or just making one. I don't know. You know, I kept thinking about it since February and I haven't done anything. So this is a real thinking point for me now, is like, what do I want to continue doing in the future? Do I want to keep doing what I'm doing? Gameplays, reviews. I mean, I watch videos like Random Frank P and Texels weekly, and here they are being sent products from massive computer companies. I'd like to do that. I'd like to review them. That's kind of, that was one thing in my head when I was wanting to do this channel, is like, what do I want to do? Bam, that. You know, even back when I was doing my little homemade personally done logos. I'm not saying the logo I'm using currently is not tailor-made. It's not hand done. It's the fact of I commission that. Sort of. I use BrandCrowd. So a lot of that is hands-on. You get to jumble the parts together and create what you want. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought that the intent killed. But I had to be realistic in the end, and it's like, well, that logo's gone through a few iterations. I haven't released it yet, except for on Discord. It's released on Discord, but I haven't released it on the channel yet. That'll be for next year. That'll pop up as a little watermark, because every single video produced under the Saloon Media Group umbrella will have that on there. We might be small, but we'll manage to get on every video we do. A lot of the videos are going to be redone, kind of. There'll be a lot of revisits next year to games that we have actually finished, given that's only one. Bar should have been 2. Her Story will be 2. Her Story will not be getting a revisit. It might get a compilation or a all-in-one, which would just be the same jumble of videos mashed into one, edited in between, and then gone from there. Just so it tells one story, which means also the intros in between every video aren't going to be there. It's just going to continue on. But I mean, these are the kind of ideas I've got in mind of what to do. Like with the smaller games, yes, the all-in-ones, to boost content, to push, to be putting more out. There might be some dull weeks. Throw an all-in-one. They'll only ever be done once for every series, except for the bigger ones where I might make them 8-hour ones. But the problem with that is, I mean, hell, Mass Effect was a 30-episode series, and it's not finished. I'm looking at doing 2-hour episodes. Still not counting. That's still 15 episodes. I'm not going to be doing 30 hours in one episode. It's just insane. But that's where I'm at. So like I said, ideas are clicking. They're in there. They're written down. It's just a matter of getting them done. But 2023 will be the year that we kind of push on it. And between now and then, it's just getting content out. And then final week will be the final decision whether I continue this channel as Saloon Media Group, or whether I continue this channel as Rowie Plays. If I rebrand completely. There's always a risk there, because I mean, people may turn around and be like, hey, I don't want to watch this channel anymore. Or I don't recognize the Rowie Plays channel. I'll kick that off my freaking viewing list. It's possible. It's not something I want, but it is possible. And you really just got to think that this could happen, that this could all be over in a moment. But like I said, I'm going to continue. I'm going to push. I'm going to strive, and I'm going to improve. I mean, like I said, my channel does improve daily. You know, since sitting here, I've already grown, and that's past the 1,000 goal I had. So it's definitely there. Push for the channel is there. The intent for the channel is there. It's just got to get going, you know? So that brings me to the important messages. Things like, you know, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be one of the ones that miss out. You know, that way you'll always have access. And hit the notification bell. That bell alone really helps the channel out. And as I said, I was able to push the channel from 12 subs to over 1,000 in 6 days. No way in hell is that notification not being pushed and having my name pushed out there. It's getting there. You know, I've got a video now that's over a K, you know, it's at 1.8k views. That doesn't happen for no reason. You know, it keeps going. So, as I said, the immediate goal is to monetize the channel. Try to hit a plaque next year. And I want you to be on the journey with me. So, with all that being said, if you guys want to get a hold of me, link to my webpage will be down below. Again, it's basically just a fancy link tree. It will have access to my Discord, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Instagram. It has a link to the RP apparel store where you can get a whole range of stuff. I don't have one on, obviously, I just got blank. But those are changing as well. They are pushing. You know, hopefully next year we can start getting sponsors. Sponsors like one that I pushed, that I saw and absolutely loved, and that is ones like Revolut. That'd be amazing to have. I mean, you know, I pushed through, you know, getting that once I saw it on a Constantine video, and I went from just the generic average card to now the metal card, which you can customize these. I just, for some reason, couldn't see the tab to do so on mine. But won't be the last one I get. With that being said, though, yeah, if you guys can just hit that, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, join the Discord. You will get discount codes to everything that I am affiliated with. You know, whether that be Juice, whether that be Newer, Sticker Mule. If you guys want to make stickers, bam, 10% off. You know, deals constantly. I'm always looking into what I can get for you. Obviously, RP Apparel, links are all on that one. And then just build the community. You know, if you guys are streamers, there's links down there as well. Throw your streams up. Throw your tags up. If you're a small-time streamer, that's fine. Grow your stream. You know, there's always going to be people on there that will support. You know, I'm also part of a streaming community on Discord who does that. You know, we support. We watch your videos. All we expect in return is you do the same thing for us. You know, and that channel alone, like that group alone, boosted me to an affiliate. And I intend to do more for everyone else doing it. I don't stream as much as I used to. Who knows? Maybe I could find the time in this next year to do so again. I've had a year where I think I've streamed maybe 10 times this year. Pretty low turnaround on that one. Most of the streams are on the channel now in the archive section. So yeah, give it a go. I'm sorry this video is a little bit long, but I felt the need to get a lot off my chest, kind of let you guys know where I'm at, and get a little more personal with you guys. So that's going to be me for this video, and yeah, hit me up in the next one. Her story coming out tomorrow, finale, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. After that, it'll be straight on to Yakuza. We're going to finish off that series I started on Twitch. Now I'm going to finish it on here. and really push to get that out. So we're going to continue with 2-hour videos. If you guys find that format doesn't work for you, comment section down below, hit me up on that one. Let me know what you guys think. If not, like I said, Discord or Instagram. A lot of people hit me up on Instagram. I would prefer Discord, because then that would get that discussion section going and build the community as well. I have no intention of doing this alone. This is a community I'm trying to build. So yeah, I'll let you know more when you jump on. See you later, guys.